This is an interesting sequences and series sigma type of question. Find the value of k in this expression. So the sigma, we have initial substitution values 2 until k of this expression, which looks like a geometric because of the exponent, and they're telling me what it's equal to. So I know the answer to sigma, I know the value of the series. So to find the value of k, it means at what point is our final value of substitution. To start off, I need to know what my series looks like. Let's start with terms 1, 2, and 3. Term 1, term 2, and term 3, which we are going to obtain through means of substitution of the values given. So term 1, we are going to plug in the initial value 2. So you have an expression, -9 multiplied by 1 on 3. Now x is now going to be 2. So that's 2 less 1. So the value of this is -3. Okay, you're welcome to verify that on a page or on a calculator. So the value is -3. Now just note, because it's term 1, it's also our A value. To get term 2, we're going to take the same expression, but plug in the next consecutive x value. So after 2, the x value is 3. The answer to this is -1. And then term 3, the third iteration, you plug in the next x value, which is 4. The answer to this is -1 on 3. Now, remember, we need to try and establish more information. Will this be an arithmetic or geometric? Based on the sigma, the fact that there's an exponent means we're likely working with geometric. So let's verify that to see if we can get a ratio value. To find the ratio, the formula says you take a particular term and you divide it by the term before that. So let's take term 2. It's -1 and divided by term 1. Okay, that simplifies to a third, meaning to go from one term to the next, we're multiplying by the factor 1 on 3. Now that we have our A and our R value, as well as understanding that we're working with a series, the sigma, let's set up our SN notation. So for a geometric sequence or geometric series, we need to use geometric SN. So SN is equal to A multiplied by R raised to the n minus 1 over R minus 1. And now we need to substitute what we know. The value of the sum is this. That's -4, 13 over 27. It's a mixed number. Our A value is -3. Our ratio value is a third. So just directly plugging it into the formula. And can you see that we need to make n the subject, right? That's essentially how we're going to work towards getting k. So I'm just going to continue up here. -4, 13 over 27 is a mixed number, which we're going to convert to an improper fraction. And that is -121 over 27. And then let's see if there's any further simplification. There's nothing yet in the numerator. In the denominator, however, a third minus 1 is -2/3. So what I can do is, to get rid of the denominator, I'm going to multiply both sides by -2/3. And then to obtain the numerator, to get rid of this -3, I'm going to divide. So I'm going to write an expression that looks like this. Because that will isolate the bracket 1 on 3 raised to the n minus 1. Now the answer you can put on your calculator to the left-hand side is -242 over 243. 1 on 3 to the n minus 1. The furthest thing away from the n is this -1, which I'm going to +1 on both sides. So if I plus 1 here and I plus 1 here, it isolates the 1 on 3 raised to the n, and then the left-hand side becomes 1 on 243. There's potential in this because both the left and the right can be expressed as prime base 3. So this is 3 to the power of negative 5, and this is 3 to the power of negative n, which means, therefore, the value of n is positive 5. Now, I still haven't answered the question. They asked me to find k. Now, remember, this n stands for the number of terms. So the number of terms is equal to the top value of your sigma minus the bottom value of your sigma plus 1. So we can actually obtain the value of 5 accordingly. To isolate k, our left-hand side is 5. Take this minus 2 to turn to plus 2. And the same here, it inverts to the other side, leaving us with k. 5 plus 2 less 1. That means the value of k is 6. That's the final value of substitution, that when we perform these iterations, the summation is going to yield that answer over there.
If you've enjoyed this video and you've learned something from it, you may want to check this one out next. A like and a subscribe will help us to grow our channel, and feel free to share this with any of your friends so we can all achieve academic success together. See you in the next one.